of self-reflection, and she has a song that is very important to her, and I think it sums up what she views as important in life. So Joy, would you come and sing Humble and Kind?
There's a light that glows by the front door, welcoming all who enter in. When good comes into your life, always stay humble and kind. Be nice because you want to. Visit grandparents every chance that you get. It won't be wasted time. Always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb. Always stay humble and kind. Oh, no, you've got mountains to climb, but always stay. I'll give you a sec, I'll catch you. Don't expect a free ride from no one. Don't hold a grudge, and here's why. Bitterness keeps you from flying. Always stay humble and kind. Know the difference between sleeping with someone and sleeping with someone that you love. I love you ain't no pickup line. Always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When those dreaming you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in is realized, let doubt feel the pride. Always stay humble and kind. When it's hot, eat a root beer popsicle. Shut off the AC and roll the windows down. Let that summer sunshine. And always stay humble and kind. Don't take for granted this love life gave to you. Forget where you're going, don't forget to turn back around. When help the next one like, always stay humble and kind. Thank
We have the Fly Girls, which consist of Melinda DeLuna, Angel Brown, Ericka Owen, Tina Kirkpatrick, and Rachel Brown. So if you want to get up and dance along, feel free. We're having fun, but the Fly Girls.
Like girl did. Boy, lift it up, let's make a toast stop. Let's get drunk, this gon' bring us closer. Don't I look like the Holly Berry poster? See the velvet playing tricks on ya. Girlfriend wanna be like me, never. You won't find the truth that's even better. I'll make it hot as Las Vegas weather. Listen up close while I take it backwards. Oh, I begins to count this in me, which I want. Not a prostitute, but I can give you what you want. Love your praise in your mouth full of phones. The little way my butt, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, mama, boom, boom, boom. And think you be doing this, the way the don't. Take my thumb off and my tail go through. Cut the lights on so you see what I can do. Is it worth it? Let me work it. Hang down, flip it and reverse it. It's her particular way, yeah. It's her particular way, yeah. If you got a big hole, let me search it. I gotta work, yeah. It's her particular way, yeah. It's her particular way,
This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. All right, our next pack is Ebony James. And this lady has a heart that is bigger than this room. I want to make sure I get this right. She is a founding board member of the Rare Pearls Leadership and Mentor Program for Girls. Is that a worthwhile effort or what? She's also a good entertainer, and she's going to perform Ready for Love. Give it up for Ebony James. Who called?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, you look very handsome tonight.
Say that louder.
You look very handsome tonight. So this was totally spontaneous. I just wanted to thank you guys for creating a space of safety, because the vulnerability that these performers are having right now is so amazing. And I see you nodding, and I see that you feel the love for them and the message that they're sharing. And I just want to thank you for that, because I think that's really, really cool that they can do that. And you're doing an amazing job, so I'll get back to you, but just...
Audience testimonials are always welcome. So far. Our next act is Wendy Way and her team. I was even going to tell you who's on the team if you want to hear. Wen Lu, Jinke Lee, John Chen, Chong Lee, and Ying Nagoshi. And when they all come together, they are the Graceful Orchid Dance Studio. And now listen to this. When I was reading this description, I kind of got excited. They're performing a cheerful Shinjung dance, a party in the garden. It represents, and I'm reading this so I don't get it wrong, so pardon that. The song represents welcoming everyone to their flourishing garden and inviting everyone to enjoy the wonderful food and music. Welcome to A Party in the Garden.
Yeah, well, whatever. anyway, so again, welcome. Welcome. Glad to see so many happy, smiling faces. Apparently you've all been to the bar. So, yeah, a friend of mine, Diana, she's getting ready to take her real estate exam. She's really excited, you know, because she was a little nervous at first, but then she started, you know, saying, God, I love the studying for this part. And I'm like, well, what's so exciting about studying for a real estate exam? She says, okay, so first of all, I found out that you have to know which kinds of vodka goes with which kinds of mixes. You have to know what kind of wines to serve. And apparently her very favorite is on Saturdays, where she gets a long, slow screw against the wall. Hey! For those of you who don't know, that is a Long Island iced tea, a slow gin fizz, a screwdriver, and a Harvey Wallbanger. And then after all that, you just get naked.
Tuesday.
Oh, no, that's only on Saturdays. Yeah, Tuesdays it's just, you know, her and the captain.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyway, again, welcome. I'm glad to see all of you who are so lovely dressed. You know, I was told to wear my Sunday best, so I did, you know. I did get Spanx. Father Thomas was happy to administer. But we've got most of the convent down here from, you know, for the Little Sisters of Hoboken. We're visiting down in Florida. And most of the convent, they went to SeaWorld, you know, because that's apparently where you see stuff. And here's the Sister Mary Amnesia. She got lost, imagine that. And they finally found her. She's at the penguin exhibit. She taught the catechism to a couple of emperor penguins. We now have 2 members of the convent. Just thank God it wasn't me, otherwise I'd be stuck in the orca pit. Yeah. Speaking of penguins, okay, I have to tell you about this. There was this penguin, all right, and he was driving along and he broke down in this little town over, I think you call it Bell or something, I don't know. Anyway, and the mechanic, a real nice guy, says, look, go to the convenience store across the street, okay? They've got a nice little frozen section. You'll be right comfortable. So, penguin went across the street a little bit later. There comes the mechanic, and he finally finds the penguin. He says, you know, it looks like you blew a seal. And the penguin says, no, that's just a little bit of ice cream. So, yeah. Unfortunately, a few of my sisters went to the park, okay? And, you know, it was Sister Mary Leo again with Sister Robert Ann and Reverend Mother, and they found a flasher, you know. So Sister Mary Leo, she almost had a stroke. Thank God Reverend Mother pulled her hand back in time. So, yeah. You like that one, yeah? Whatever. So I did finally find out how a dual agent manages to fall asleep at night, okay? First he lies on one side and then he lies on the other. I was told to tell real estate jokes. This is the best it gets. Yeah, my sister actually recently got a house. It's a 2-story house. She got 1 story before the contract, and then she got another story after the contract. I don't know if, do any of y'all know this lady over here? Her name is Anna Guzman. She does mortgages, right? But sadly, she's usually having to eat by herself. Any of you know why? She's a loner. So, but I teach over next to the Catholic school, okay, up in little, you know, up there in Hoboken. Thank you. I knew it was somewhere in New Jersey. Whatever. Anyway, so I teach Catholic school up there, and this little boy comes up to me on the first day of school, and he's so excited and he's so cute, and he says, "Sister, I love your robes." And I said, "Thank you." That's a very polite thing to say, young man. So he says, "So what house are we going to be in?" You know, and I said, "Well, the house of the Lord, of course." "I don't want to be a Slytherin." I'm like, "Okay, honey, you're not Slytherin, you're standing. Just relax." He says, no. And then he pulls out this stick, and he points it at me, and he says, "Expelliarmus." what did you call me? So I took him straight to Father Thomas's office. We got everything straightened out. Apparently, I am a muggle, and I know nothing about Harry Potter. So anyway, it has been lovely seeing you. I do want to let you know that the reason that the sisters are here is because, unfortunately, Sister Julia, child of God, she did some very bad vichyssoise and poisoned almost all the nuns at our convent. So there's about 70 of them that had died, and we stuck them in the freezer. So we're going to be having a little fundraiser in June at this High Springs Playhouse that you guys got, okay? Which is where your donations come in. Because we need money to help bury the sisters, right? Huh?
Not once, but twice.
Yes, you're going to be donating all the time there. And then again. So anyway, but yeah, come on to High Springs in June and you can help the sister raise the money to bury the rest of the nuns because they're kind of stuck in the freezer next to the ice cream. And I like ice cream. So thank you. Have a wonderful night.
Whatever. All right, so our next performer is a 7th generation Floridian. Now, I had to read that 3 times. 7th generation Floridian. She lives in Lake Butler, and she does 2 jobs. She's a real estate agent and she's a cattle farmer. She picked a couple of easy ones, didn't she? I wonder which one has more BS. Just a question. She's also an entertainer, and she's picked the song tonight from The Greatest Showman. So tonight, Sandra Hunt is going to sing This Is Me.
I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. And learn to be ashamed of all my scars. Hide away, they say, no one wants you as you are. But won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are the
Do you think GACAR'S got talent? I do too. All right, so. Our next performer is going to lead us into our intermission. And if you were at the general membership meeting, the last meeting, what month was that? Was it October? This month? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, it was supposed to have been in September, and I wasn't sure when we really had it. So if you were at the last general membership meeting, you saw Cindy Harrington perform a song. And so she has another song for us tonight, and this is a Judy Collins tribute. So let's hear it for Cindy Harrington.
Acapella.
Nice time.
Photos can't be for this dumb. Hyperbole. Where are the clowns? Sellers don't prep, but they can't wait. Multiple offers and over. 4 months too late. Where are the clowns? I feel like I'm in a different. Oh no, I see you. I have no idea where I am in the song, by the way. Some listings suck.
Yeah, they do.
Don't you agree? Photos don't look like this dump.
Nope.
Hyperbole. Send in the clowns. Sellers don't prep, but they can't wait. Multiple offers and over. 4 months too late. Where are the clowns? There ought to be clowns. Buyers late on opening doors. I'm not supposed to see her yet. Hey, what does that say? I forgot the whole freaking thing. I don't know. An agent pulls up. Showing time says it's my turn, not yours. I don't know. I just forgot this whole thing. But I guess that's what clowns do, isn't it? My cell phone's now beeping, and I give it a glance. We're clear to close. My happy dance. I don't know. WDO would rot my friend.
No.
I can't believe all the damage from that screwdriver end. but we're all clouds. Send in the clouds. Don't bother, they're here. It's not over yet. Oh, there goes my nose. It looks like a little penis, doesn't it? I can't read this either. In short. Oh, it's upside down, thank you. I got one verse to go. This is like an hour and a half, isn't it? Okay, nostrils on the bottom, thank you. Insurance is high. The roof's got to go. Somehow we juggle it all. How I don't know. But we're all clowns. There ought to be clowns. Well, on with the show.
Best audience that I have seen today. I want to recognize one more person here because we really are trying to keep this thing on schedule.
Hey, you like a Polaroid picture, Dad?
I can't compete. And it just goes to show that no matter how loud you shout something, it doesn't overcome that. Genile has done so much to keep me very. We have Janine Alexander. She's a singer and a songwriter who moved here from Nashville. And she's going to perform. She's been a very good girl this year. So Janine, take it away.
Just a little lead-in. This video really misportrays the mood I was in that day. I'm going to tell you, my videographer, Lily Frazier, took a very disheartened woman and turned her into this. I ain't seen Santa in about 3 years. No sign of Rudolph and his prancing reindeer. I'm looking forward to some Christmas cheer, 'cause I've been a very good girl this year. A mistletoe, a little
have Trisha Roy. And Trisha is probably at every GACAR event. And tonight she is going to be our performer. And she's going to do dance. And it's called Left Party. And she dances to Doom Again.
Escape me, ooh darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby.
ain't gonna cry, no, and I won't beg you to stay. If you're determined to leave, boy, I will not stand in your way. But inevitably, you'll be back again. 'Cause I know in my heart, babe, our love will never end. No, you'll always be a part of me. I'm part of you, definitely. Boy, don't you know you can't escape me? Ooh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby. And we'll linger on. Time can't erase this feeling this strong. No way you're never gonna shake me. Ooh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby. I know that you'll be my boy. When your days and your nights get a little bit colder, whoa, 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 I know that you'll be right back, baby. Baby, believe me, it's only a matter of time. Boy, you feel so lucky. Finally, the stars are aligned. Never has it been so easy to be loved than to give you this heart of mine. You know what I need, I know what you like. Put it all together, baby, we can be alright. How can this be wrong when it feels so right? Yeah, I really love you, I really love you, oh, and I'll never let you go. You should know I'm never gonna change. I'm always gonna stay. When you call for me, right there, I'm right there. 'Cause you listen and you care. You're so different, no one compares. And if you'll never change, I'm gonna stay right there, yeah. I'll always be right there. Do-do-do.
Unlike our other stars tonight, the next one neither claims nor exhibits any talent. He just has guts. He is a longtime realtor whose career spans 2 centuries, 5 decades, and the terms of 7 U.S. presidents. He claims to represent the greatest generation, folks raised on Andy Griffith, hula hoops, and manual typewriters. I'm not finished. I'll get in trouble if you don't let me finish. Tonight he is here pretending to be a comedian. For your indulgence, Tony Miller.
Thank you, Tommy. I give that a C, and that's better than normal. I want you all to know, first off, that I also am wearing leather Speedos. A little later in the show. You know, I did this, I agreed to do this. I did this tonight because I wanted to see what it's like to be a stand-up comedian. And what it feels like is it's scary as hell. I mean, I feel like I'm begging you to laugh and you're sitting there saying, make me, you show me. But, you know, it's a little the reverse of what happens when you're in a really serious meeting of some sort and something a little bit funny happens and you start giggling and then people see you giggling and makes it, I mean, it happened in church a lot. Have any of you ever been to church? I lost that bet too. I was in church as a kid, about 13 or 14, and we always sat on the back row with a group of kids about my age, and our parents made us promise to be good, and we tried. But one Sunday we were there, and the preacher was preaching about the dangers and the evils, really, of alcohol. And he told a story about seeing a man passed out on a park bench in the middle of the day with a couple of bottles of cheap wine under the bench. And the preacher said, "I tell you folks, he was totally inconstipated." Well, it took a moment, but one of my pew-mates began to giggle, and then of course we did, and began to giggle at one another trying to stop giggling. And pretty soon people were turning around, and the preacher looked up and looked back at us, and he said, "I don't care if he was inconstipated or intoxicated, he was drunk as a skunk." Well, they may as well have sent us all home then. I grew up Baptist. Do we have any Baptists here? Isn't that special? You know? In the South, they say there are three things you can't get rid of: kudzu, crabgrass, and Baptist. They're all over the place. Southern Baptist, yeah. I am proud of my Baptist upbringing. It was good. I loved my home church, and I loved it so much that I even went to a Baptist college, and I went to a Baptist seminary. A seminary is to being a minister, sort of like vet school is to a vet, or medical school is to a doctor. That may be claiming a little too much, but sort of like that. And I got there and I studied a little Greek and a little Hebrew and some speech, sermon preparation, some counseling, and a lot of things. It's sort of like your pre-licensing course for real estate. You learn a lot of stuff that you never use again, right? But fortunately, this was in Louisville, Kentucky, and in the area around Louisville, for about 100 miles around, were many small churches that couldn't afford a full-time pastor. And so they hired seminary students, and in that way, they got somebody who would fill the pulpit on Sundays, and also the seminarians got some practical experience. I know one of my good friends was pastor of one of these churches, and he was asked to do his first baptism. If you know anything about Baptists, you know that baptism is one of the things that sort of sets them apart in terms of how they do it. A person who's going to be baptized is totally immersed in the water. It's a beautiful, symbolic ritual. It can be wonderful and dignified, but not always. In this case, the little church was in a village that had a stream running through it, and that's where they had their baptisms. It was the spring of the year. There had been a lot of rain. The creek was running a little high, and the minister was wanting to do it just right. So he practiced. He had a handkerchief in his pocket so he could put it over the candidate's nose. He got out there, but nobody had told him you want to baptize with the head upstream. And so, it was a hefty woman that he was baptizing, a full-bodied woman. And so he got there and he said some words and he lowered in, and then down she went. She washed up about 20 yards downstream on a beach. So it's not always a dignified service, and nobody else that day was willing to be baptized. I had another friend who did his first wedding. He was really an anal kind of guy. He practiced and rehearsed, drilled. He had a rehearsal with the group. He made sure everybody would show up sober. He practiced handing off the ring, and when the bride would hand her flowers to the maid of honor and everything, and practiced the vows with the couple. Everything went great. It was wonderful. He was so relieved, and he got to the end of the service. He pronounced them husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. The recessional starts. The party goes out. And then there's only one thing left to do. And so he announces, the bride and groom invite you all to the basement for the consummation. They had to send out for more refreshments. It was a big thing. But that's a long time ago. I've been a realtor now for a long time. I think Lisa will have to check this out, and I expect her to. I think it's been 39 years. You know what that means, right? Nobody ever offered me a real job. But, you know, they do some things for people once they get to 40 years. Helen knows about this. You become a Realtor Emeritus. And you know what they do for you when you become a Realtor Emeritus? You don't have to pay dues anymore. And I was thinking to myself, I could have quit paying dues 39 years ago. What kind of, that's why the average age of realtors is 87 now. We can't afford to quit. And I'm telling you, if you're a new realtor in the business less than 5 years, get out now while you can. Because it sucks you back in all the time. Well, we have affiliates. Who are the affiliates here tonight? Okay. These are great people who support our association, even though they don't actually list and sell real estate. Glad to have them. But I've got an idea, and I hope whoever's in charge of the affiliate program will take me up on this. We need to do some things for the Emeritus Realtors. I don't know if you've seen it, but just behind the GACAR building, there's a crematorium. I mean, what an opportunity. I'm dead serious. I'm talking discounts. Give us something we can use. Thank you.
We're way back, so it's always good fun. He did do something, though, that we have neglected to do, and I think we need to formalize it. If you're an affiliate, raise your hand. Anytime you see those signs over there, you need to thank whatever logo you see, because those folks really do help us. Thank you very much. All right. Our next performer is no stranger to GACAR, longtime member. This is not the first time she's performed on a GACAR stage. As a matter of fact, the last time, I think, was at GACAR'S Got Talent, and she brought the house down. She's had some medical setbacks, but speaking of God, Tony, she made a deal with God. She said, I said, Lord, you gave me this gift. If you want me to use it, I'm putting my trust in you. So, Patty, we are looking forward to seeing what. Welcome.
A lot of people may not know, but I'm 75% deaf in my left ear. And I've had 14 mastoid reconstructions. I call myself a miracle woman. So I think gratitude is a big part of your life. It's a big part of healing, music and laughter. So, and I had surgery on my neck in 2019, and then I couldn't sing at all. I sang 2 notes, and I prayed and I said, God, you know, I know you got this. But it was tough, you know, because it was a gift from him. That's how I started singing to begin with. But anyway, I'm happy to
Love you, Betty!
sing for you tonight. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn. It's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River That's what I mean. And the city
another one we need to catch our breath, don't we? So, what'd you think? Is this the kind of event you might want to do again at some point in the future?
Only if you sing, that's fine. No! Or a comedy skit or something.
I'll sing Lukenbach, Texas. See what you think of that. You coming? Come on. Come on now.
No, y'all are the real MVPs. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you to the GACAR'S staff. Thank you to our wonderful MC, Tommy, for driving all 2 hours to get here and be with us tonight. We want to say thank you to every performer that had the courage to grace the stage and bless us with your gift. Thank you. So that is all I have to say for tonight. Thank you so much. I am not singing. You can hang your hat on the willow tree. Not singing. Thank you to the wonderful GACAR'S staff. Thank you to our caterer. Thank you to the videographer here. Thank you to Mitchell Martin for our pictures. Thank you to every last one of you. Dan, please say something.
There is no one in this room who has worked harder than Ericka. She is sun up to sundown, 24 hours a day, so I applaud you.
No, I applaud you. Couldn't do this without Dan. He's fantastic. All right, Tommy. Thank you again.
Ericka Gilchrist. And Dan Coffey. Thank you for indulging me and allowing me to do this. It has been a lot of fun, and I have enjoyed being your president. And I think we've had a great year. I think we have rebounded and finally come out of a horrible couple of years and gotten back to normal. And we can have events like this, and we can all get together and support one another, which I applaud you for doing that. And We have had a lot of fun tonight. So with that, I'm going to tell you, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Good night.